Labubu has quickly become one of the hottest collectibles among kids, teens, and younger adults. This quirky little plush toy with big eyes and a toothy grin has taken over social media, sold out in seconds, and sparked a frenzy in stores across the world. People are lining up overnight, staying glued to their phones for restock alerts, and in some cases, spending hundreds of dollars just to get one. At first glance, it might seem like just another toy for kids or teens, but there's a lot more going on here. And if you're wondering what it is, why people care, or whether it's something you or someone you love should look into, especially with all the talk about fake ones going around, this will help you make sense of it. Stick around, because even if this is your first time hearing about Labubu, understanding how these trends work might just save you money, or even help you spot a smart opportunity. So, let's start with what Labubu actually is. It's part of a group of characters called the Monsters, originally created by a children's book artist named Long. These characters were inspired by Nordic mythology, and Labubu is the most popular one. It's described as kind-hearted but a little clumsy, always trying to help, but sometimes making a mess instead. That's part of the charm. Now, these toys aren't just sold in stores like you might expect. They're part of something called a blind box system. That means when you buy one, you don't know which version you're getting until you open it. It's completely random. Some are common, some are rare, and there's always one mystery figure in the set that's very hard to find. That mystery adds to the excitement and the value. And next, we got to talk about prices. The regular price for a Labubu blind box is about $27. A full set might cost around $170. But here's where it gets intense. Once they sell out, which usually happens immediately, people start reselling them online. And those resale prices can double, triple, even go up to $1,000 if it's a rare one. I'm not exaggerating. People are paying that much. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone spend that kind of money on a toy? And honestly, part of the answer is nostalgia. For some, collecting Labubus feels like a return to childhood, something playful and light in a world that feels heavy. For others, it's about status. These toys are often clipped onto designer handbags or shown off in social media photos. Celebrities like Rihanna and Lisa from the group Blackpink have been spotted with them, which only fuels the craze. Another thing to consider is how hard they are to get. Pop Mart, the company that makes them, does limited releases. Online restocks happen every Thursday night, and in-store releases are usually Friday mornings. But everything sells out almost instantly. Some folks camp out overnight just to get a shot at buying one. And yes, police have even been called at some store launches because of the crowd size. So then, what happens when supply can't meet demand? Scammers step in. This part's important because I've seen real stories of people getting tricked, especially parents or grandparents just try to buy a nice gift. Fake Labubus are called Lafufus. They're designed to look almost exactly like the real thing. But there are a few ways to spot the difference if you know what to look for. First, check the box. Real Labubu boxes have the Pop Mart logo on the top left. They also have a warning label on the side that's very detailed and takes up most of the space. Fakes usually have brighter colors and simpler packaging. The little details, like the way the box opens or the texture of the material, can give it away. Next, look at the toy itself. Fake Labubus often have wider legs, different eye materials, or slight changes in face shape. The ears might be spaced farther apart, or the nose could be a different color. To someone who's unfamiliar, it might not seem obvious, but collectors can spot it right away. And if you're buying from someone other than the official Pop Mart store, be cautious. A lot of these fakes are being sold at small booths in malls or flea markets, where it's hard to track the seller. One family in Australia found out the hard way when their daughter got a Lafufu, and she burst into tears once she realized it wasn't real. Her dad thought he was doing something sweet, but he didn't know what to look for. So if you want to avoid that, here's what I recommend. Stick with official sources. Pop Mart's website or stores are your safest bet. Don't go for deals that seem too good to be true, especially if the price is way lower than usual. And if you're not sure, ask for help. There are online groups and forums where collectors are happy to help identify whether something is real or not. Now, you might be thinking, is there really any upside to all this? Actually, yes. If you or someone in your family enjoys collecting or even reselling, this could be a small opportunity. Some people are flipping rare Labubus for profit. You just need to be quick, careful, and know the right times to buy. But if that's not your thing, no worries. It's still helpful to know what's going on, especially if someone you care about starts talking about wanting one. Labubu is part of a bigger pattern we've seen before. Think Beanie Babies, Cabbage Patch Kids, or even baseball cards. When something feels rare, special, or nostalgic, people get attached. And when that happens, prices go up and fakes show up. It's a cycle that repeats, just with new characters and new generations. So whether you're interested in buying one, collecting for fun, or just trying to understand what all the fuss is about, now you've got a clearer picture. At the end of the day, it's not just a toy. It's a trend that's caught the world's attention. Have you seen these little creatures around? Maybe your grandkid has one, or maybe someone's asked you to keep an eye out. Let me know if you've had any experience with Labubu or even spotted a fake out there. You never know who you might help by sharing. I'll be sharing more tips and news like this, especially the kind that helps you protect your money, spot trends early, and avoid getting taken advantage of.